This is M. Srikanth, Assistant Professor GRIT, Mechanical Department, Engineering Workshop Faculty. As I informed you, as I discussed in above presentation and tools videos, here we are going to do an experiment called T-lap joint. T-lap joint is nothing but a T-shaped joint which is overlapped on one another reapers. So it look like T-lap joint. You can see we have taken a reaper fixed in a bench vise, that is called holding device, and marked to the midpoint according to the measurements given. So we are making this single reaper into two, so that it becomes two parts. One will be part 1 and part 2, like male and female parts. We have got two parts, part 1 and part 2. The length is measured like that using measuring tape. According to that length, we'll mark a line using tri-square and marker. So we have this reaper is width of 22 mm. The midpoint is marked using marking gauge. Midpoint of 22 will be 11, and that is marked using marking gauge. The measurements are taken from the both ends of the workpiece. So that piece will fits like that, overlaps like that. So according to that width of that first piece, we'll mark this, and here again this will be to the half of that width, like 11 mm. We'll take this midpoint and we'll mark like that using marking gauge. After that, we'll fix it in a bench vise. Saw it till the midpoint of wood breadth. See that till the marking is done by marking gauge. Till that point, we'll saw that wood piece. We'll cut that wood piece. You can find the marking gauge line there, marking there. Till that point, we'll cut the piece. You should be careful while cutting, because handsaw have sharp teeth. It may injure you, so you must be careful while cutting. Till that point, we have saw it. Taking a firmer chisel, using ball peen hammer, we will chisel that part to get a groove. See that chisel is firmer chisel, and ball peen hammer. Holding a chisel, you can see there, you must place the chisel the flat to the back part and slant part should be your upside so that it moves in a straight direction. It must fix like that. So we'll check the appropriate exact part till where it fits. We remove unwanted material also by using that chisel. Should not blow with your hand, you should use chisel and ball peen hammer. See, now it is clamped with C clamp. In earlier part you can see the part is tilting and falling down while chiseling, so that's why we'll fix it with, to avoid that case, we'll fix with C clamp. It will be fixed to the bench. Now you can see it won't tilt. In that way you have to chisel it till the part where we have marked with marking gauge, that 11 mm has to be chiseled. Remove C clamp, fix it in another way. Not like that. You shouldn't do like that. You should use only ball peen hammer, because that is a striking tool. You have to strike with only a hammer. You shouldn't blow with your hand. If you blow with your hand, you may get injured. You are planing that surface. You are removing unwanted material or any burrs or formed on this wood. Will remove that so that it looks like the plain piece. Then check the exact points, chisel it. Unwanted material, extra material should be chiseled, plane it, and then overlap on the first part and fix it with, strike it with a hammer so that it fits properly. So this is overlapped on one another. First part is overlapped by with second, so that is called lap joint. Lap joint, T lap joint. This is called T lap joint. Thank you.